Welcome to today's lesson. My name is Sonia. Hi, Sung. How are you today?
Hello, teacher. Today I'm good. Uh,
That's
I'm
good.
go to play soccer now. Uh,
That's really nice to hear, Sung. Okay, so Sung, look at this picture on the first page. What can you see?
this, I can see more people. Uh, he, uh, they participate in holiday. I think
Like a
I
holiday.
think
Yeah, or a
I think
festival.
holiday. I think holiday of Indian. Yeah.
In India, yes, absolutely. Thank you, Sang. So this is a festival in India. You are right. So today we're going to read about festivals. Over here, we're going to look at a picture and we're going to try and see what kind of festival this is. Jasmine, how are you today, Jasmine?
Today I'm good. Thank you, teacher.
Great. So, Jasmine, if you look at this picture, what festival do you think this is?
I think it's a festival in Vietnam. Maybe Hùng Vương Festival, Hùng Kinh
It
Festival.
is, you're right. And where does you said that it takes place in Vietnam? Yes, fantastic. Thank you, Jasmine. Bucky, how are you today, Bucky?
Uh, I'm good today, thank you.
That's great. So, Bucky, when does this festival take place? Do you know?
Mm, in April.
In
Uh,
April.
I
Yeah.
don't remember exactly, but this festival often take place in April.
Okay, no problem. So in April, thank you. And Sung, why do the Vietnamese people have this festival? What kind of event does it celebrate, Sung?
Uh, I think Vietnam is more. I don't know.
Okay, so Jasmine, why does Vietnam have this festival? What is the purpose?
Uh, this festival celebrates for remembering about Hùng Kings.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Jasmine. And Bucky, what do people usually do at this festival?
Uh, we often visit it's I don't know what in English, but we all this day is a day off. We don't have to go to work,
Mm.
and we s- I often watch uh, the festival in on TV. Uh,
Okay, great. Yes, so there's a festival that you can watch either in real life or TV. Fantastic. So today, yes, we're looking at this festival, and it can be difficult to talk about a festival. So today, we're going to learn how to describe and talk about a
Celebrate.
festival. We're also going to learn some vocabulary about festivals, then use our relative clauses with which and where to describe a festival, and then identify and understand some specific information in a text about festivals. So, first, let's look at our vocabulary. We've got a few words we can see here. Remember, fight, represent, participate, be filled with, and begin. And we need to try and look at the definition over here and see what is the right word for this definition. Bucky, can you read the definition for me and try and choose the right word?
to think about something or someone in the past. Remember.
Correct. Very good. Thank you, Bucky. Okay, let's do some more of this vocabulary. We're going to look at the next definition. Sang, can you read the definition for me and choose the right word?
Temple.
I think he
Temple.
participate.
Temple.
Can you read the definition as well?
Toujours.
Yes, fantastic. Thank you. Jasmine, let's do the next one.
I think represent.
Can you read the definition first?
To be a symbol of something. It
Mm.
is a represent.
Correct. Thank you. Bucky, let's do number 3.
To start, begin.
Correct. Sang, number 4. Sang, number 4.
To be full of something. I try to be filled with.
Correct. Jasmine, the next one.
A battle, contest, competition, fight.
Correct. Very good. And well done, everybody. Very nice answer. So let's look at this vocabulary again. I'm going to repeat the words. You can listen, but also look at how I say these words on the video. Number 1, remember. Remember. Represent.
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 Participate.
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 Kate.
And the person is participant.
Participate.
Participant.
Participate.
Begin.
Begin.
Begin. Opposite is end. End. Be filled with. Be filled with.
Filled with.
Fight. Fight. Okay, Sang, can you read number 1, 2, and 3?
Remember. Represent. Participate. Participant.
Thank you, Jasmine. Number 4, 5, 6.
Begin. Be filled with. Fight.
And this word here, Jasmine?
End.
Thank you so much. And Bucky, number 1, 2, and 3.
Be filled with.
Remember. Represent. Participate. Participant.
Very good. Thank you so much. Okay, everybody. Well done. Very nice pronunciation. I don't need to make any corrections here. Now let's have a look at our grammar for today. So here we can see a picture of the carnival in Brazil. All right, so now let's read about this carnival, and we're going to try and choose the right word, which or where to complete this sentence. Jasmine, let's do sentence number 1.
Carnival is a famous festival which lasts for 5 days in Brazil.
Correct. Bucky, let's do the next one.
Rio de Janeiro is the city where
Brazil.
most people
Brazil.
participate in the
Brazil.
festival.
Correct. Very good. Now we're going to do 2 more sentences about the Songkran Water Festival and another 2 sentences about the Hoi An Lantern Festival. But this time I want you to fill in the blanks for me on the system. So I'm sending the activity to you now. You have 1 minute to complete the activity, and then we'll do this together. Okay, everyone, you can start now.
Brazil.
Brazil. Brazil. Brazil. Brazil.
Okay, everyone, now let's do this activity together. Song number 1.
Songkran is a festival which is filled with a lot of people and water fight.
Thank you, Jasmine. Next.
People gather in the streets where they throw water at each other.
Great. Bucky?
Hội An is a town where the biggest lantern festival in Vietnam takes place.
Song number 4.
The lantern are symbol which reason, play, and good luck.
Peace. Peace and good luck.
Peace.
Okay. Thank you very much. Very good answers, everyone. Let's look at our words which and where with using our relative clauses. Relative clauses with which can describe or define something, so an object, okay? Over here we see Songkran is a festival, so we're describing something. So we're going to use which. The festival is famous, which is famous for its water fights. So over here, when we use our word which, we're going to remember the noun is our object, okay? Then we use which, and then we use our verb after which. Remember, we're going to take which away, and we're going to remember that something can always be replaced with the pronoun it. So it is famous for its water fights, and we're going to use the same verb. Then we can see relative clauses with where. Where describes or defines a place or a location. So over here, people gather in the streets. So streets is where they gather, and then they throw water at each other, okay? Over here, when we start with where, we're going to have a noun, then where, and then we'll have a complete sentence starting with the subject once again. Okay, so now over here, we're going to practice our reading. And the title here says, Get Ready to Get Messy. Over here, we can see the Orange Festival in Italy. All right, and here we can see another festival in India, the Festival of Color. So what we're going to do is read about the Orange Festival first. And we're going to look at these sentences, and we're going to try and fill in the blanks of these sentences with no more than 3 words. So you can have 1 word, 2 words, or 3 words, but no more. So let's look at the sentence first, and let's look at our keywords to remember. Number 1, the Orange Festival lasts for blank in Ivrea, northern Italy. So first, let's read our text. Bucky, can you read the first part for me?
It's a cold February afternoon in the small town of Ivrea in northern Italy. This is the place where the 4-day Orange Festival begins. This festival is over 900 years old and celebrates the story of a girl named Violetta. She killed the town's evil leader and freed the people of Ivrea.
Thank you. Son, can you read the rest for me?
The festival remembers the fight which took place between the people of Ivrea and the evil leader Sawyer. In the original fight, people threw rock and the soil. Three participants throw orange as its oil.
Thank you. Okay, so Jasmine, let's try and fill in the blanks for number 1.
I think number 1. I choose 4 days.
You're going to remember that you need to read the sentence.
Okay. The Orange Festival lasts for 4 days in area northern Italy.
And where do you find your answer in the text? Where's the sentence?
I find the second sentence.
Read it.
This is the place where the 4-day Orange Festival begins.
Yes, so we can see, thank you, Jasmine, we can see the similar keywords and we can actually see how long this festival is. It says it is a 4-day festival. So very nice, well done. Let's look at the next sentence. It celebrates the blank between the people of Ivrea and the leader's soldiers. The keywords we need to remember, gives you the keywords. The keywords that we need to remember is celebrates, people of Ivrea, leaders, soldiers. So now, let's try and find the similar keywords in the text to find this answer. Bucky, let's do number 2.
It celebrates the story between the people of Israel and the leaders soldiers.
Okay, so over here, where do you find this answer, Bucky?
In the third sentence, this festival is over 900 years old and celebrates the story of a girl named Violet.
That's right. You can see celebrates. You can see celebrates, but that's not the only keyword we need to look for, Bucky. So we need to look for these keywords as well. Okay. So what do you think the answer is now that we find the same keywords?
It celebrates the fight.
That's right.
The fight.
It celebrates the fight, exactly. Because when we celebrate something, we also remember something. So these are synonyms or similar keywords too. So this is the correct sentence. Okay, so now let's have a look at the Orange Festival again. Okay, and then we're going to look at some more words and fill in the blanks. But let's read a little bit more about the Orange Festival first. Okay, so Bucky, can you read the first, sorry, not Bucky. Jasmine, can you read the first part for me?
Okay. Today, participants throw orange at each other. Before they start, a young woman dressed as Violetta speaks to the people and gives them candy. After that, the orange fight begins. To participate, you need to join a team. You can be on a team of freedom fighters or soldiers.
Yes, thank you. Bucky, you can read the rest.
If you don't want to fight, you must wear a red hat. Then no one will throw orange at you. When the fight ends, there are orange everywhere.
Thank you, Bucky.
Soda.
Okay, so Sun,
Soda.
let's look at sentence number 1 and try and find the important keywords.
Soda.
Before the fight, a woman
Yeah.
dressed as Violetta gives the people blank. What are the keywords to remember there?
Before you fight, woman dressed Violetta give.
Okay, so the main keywords to remember is Violetta gives before fight. Now, what do you think is the right answer, Sang?
I think the station here before they start, a young woman rest and violate speak to the people and give them candy.
Okay, that's the right sentence. So what do you think is the sentence for number one? Can you read the sentence, number one?
Yeah, and
Can you read sentence number one here? Can you read
yeah,
it?
yeah. Before the fight, a woman rest and violated gives the people. And the people give the people them candy.
Candy, yes. It gives the people candy. Thank you, Sang. That's correct. Let's look at sentence number two. Jasmine, you need to blank to participate in the orange fight. What are the keywords there?
The keywords are need participate in
Yes.
orange fight.
So we need to remember need, participate. Okay. Now, what do you think is the answer there? Jasmine?
I think you need to join a team.
And where is that sentence?
It's the fourth sentence.
You can read it.
To participate, you need to join a team. You can be on a team of freedom fighters or soldiers.
Correct. So join a team is the right answer. Thank you, Jasmine. Okay, now number three, Bucky. No one will throw oranges at you when you wear a blank. What are the keywords, Bucky? Bucky, the keywords for number three?
Oh, sorry, no one throw oranges when, where. I think these are the keywords.
That's correct, yes. No one throw oranges, you wear. Now, what do you think is the right answer?
No one will throw oranges at you when you wear a red hat.
Okay, where is that sentence?
The if you don't want to fight, you must wear a red hat.
Correct, and we can see the same keywords once again. So a red hat is correct. Thank you so much, Bucky. Well done. Okay, now we're going to look at the Festival of Color. We're going to read through this and then once again fill in the blanks. But first, let's read our sentences and find our keywords that we can look for in our text. Okay, so Bucky, number one. Holi is a spring celebration which lasts at least blank. Keywords?
Holy spring celebration last at least.
Yes. Okay, so we need to remember spring celebration lasts. So how long does it last? Thank you, Bucky. Song number two. The fire blank the end of all bad things. Keywords? Song.
The keyword is the fire, then batting.
And bad things. Yes, fantastic. Jasmine, number three. People throw blank into the air on the streets.
The keywords are people throw into the air, street.
Into air, streets. Yes, very good. And Bucky, number four. The streets are filled with color and blank when the festival ends.
The streets filled color when festival ends.
Color when festival. So festival ends. Okay, we can remember those important words there. Okay, everyone, now you're going to do the same thing. You're going to read about the Festival of Color, look for the missing words, and try and remember those keywords to try and find the right missing words. I want you to choose your answer for me on the system. I'm sending you the activity now. You have 2 minutes to do this activity, and then we'll go through this together. You can start now.
Represent. The festival of color, also called Holi, is a spring celebration from India. It takes place in early or mid-March and lasts at least 2 days. In Indian mythology, an evil woman tried to kill a man named Prahlad by burning him in a fire. Because Prahlad was a good person, he escaped from the fire. Today people remember this event by lighting large fires in the streets on the night before Holi. The fire is a symbol which represents the end of all bad things. People gather in the streets where they throw color powder into the air and say Holi Hai. Others throw colored water or powder at.
Okay, now everyone, let's do this together. So Sang, number 1.
Your stand in your stand is yesterday in early or mid March and last at least today.
And let's read
And
sentence number 1.
Station Holi is Holi is a spring celebration from India. It takes place in early
Okay,
or
let's read sentence number 1, Sang. Sentence number 1.
Holi is a spring celebration which lasts at least.
At least what?
2 days.
2 days is the right answer. Very good. Jasmine, number 2.
The fire represents the end of all bad things.
And where are those keywords?
I think it's in the sentence. The fire is a symbol which represents the end of all bad things.
Correct. That is the right answer. Bucky, let's do number 3.
People throw colored powder into the air on the streets.
Where's that sentence?
The sentence, people gather in the streets where they throw colored powder into the air and say Holi Hai.
Yes, and fantastic. Colored powder is exactly the right answer. Thank you. Jasmine, let's do number 4.
Number 4, the streets are filled with color and smiles when the festival ends. I find in the sentence, after the festival ends, the streets are filled with color and smiles.
Correct. Well done. Very nice answers, everybody. Great reading skills today. Okay, so now we're going to practice our speaking skills where you're going to describe a festival. The questions you can focus on to try and think of your answers are, where and when does it take place? But remember, the first thing you need to say is the name of the festival. Then where and when does it take place? Why do people celebrate this festival? And what do people usually do at this festival? You can think about what activities they do, the food they eat, the clothes they wear, what activities they do together or alone. You can think of all of these different things. Now over here we can see Lim Festival. And here we're going to see some keywords to try and answer these questions for this festival. So when you're thinking about a festival, first think of these answers, and then you can make some sentences after that. So we can see when and where, and we can see some keywords of why they celebrate it, celebrate Vietnamese culture, remember people, helped build country, and what do they do? Listen to Quan Ho, participate in traditional games. So here we have our answers. Now let's make some sentences. Sang, let's read the first sentence.
Lim is a festival which takes place in Bắc Ninh, Vietnam in spring.
Very good. Jasmine, you can read the next sentence.
The festival celebrates Vietnamese culture. It also remembers the people that have built the country.
And Bucky, let's read the last one. Bucky.
Listen to Quan Ho participate
Bucky,
in
you
the
can read the last sentence for me.
green sentence.
Okay, Jasmine, you can read the last sentence for us.
Yes, visitors and locals join the festival
Jasmine?
to listen. Yes, sorry. Visitors and locals join the festival to listen to Quan Ho and participate in traditional games.
Fantastic. So here we can see how we can talk about a festival. First we say the name, then we say where it takes place and when. Then we're going to say, why do people celebrate this festival? And then we say what people do during this festival as well. Okay, so now let's have a look at these three different festivals. You can talk about any one of these three festivals, or you can choose your own festival to talk about. So the first part, we'll see the name, then we'll see when and where, then we'll see why they celebrate the festival, and then we will also see what people usually do. So let me see. You can choose any festival to talk about, but remember to also use which to mention, to describe objects, or where to describe locations to connect your ideas. I'm going to give you 1 minute to think about what you want to say to talk about a festival, and then we will share our answers together. You can start to prepare now.
The Hội An Lantern Festival is a famous festival which takes place in Hội An, Vietnam every month. The festival celebrates the local culture. In Vietnam, lanterns represent peace and luck. so many people usually hang them in their house. Tourists and locals participate in the festival and gather in the White River, where participants put lanterns and pray for good things in life. During the festival, participants can enjoy local food in Hội An, such as cơm gà Hội An, cơm hến, mì Quảng. After the festival ends, the river is filled with different colorful and beautiful lanterns.
All right, now let's start talking about a festival. Jasmine, go ahead. You can describe your festival.
Yes, I choose Festival 3, Hội An Lantern Festival.
Okay.
The Hội An Lantern Festival is a famous festival which takes place in Hội An, Vietnam every month. The festival celebrates the local culture. In Vietnam, lanterns represent peace and luck. So many people usually hang them in their house. Tourists and locals participate in the festival and gather in the White River, where participants put lanterns and pray for good things in life. During the festival, participants can enjoy local food in Hội An, such as cơm gà Hội An, cơm hến, mì Quảng. After the festival ends, the river is filled with different colorful and beautiful lanterns.
Wonderful. Well, that was really excellent. Thank you, Jasmine. You gave a lot of information. Okay, you can start. Tien, are you a new student here or the same student? Tien?
I'm Bucky.
Oh, Bucky, okay. Bucky, go ahead. You can start.
I choose Hội An Lantern Festival.
Okay.
Hội An Lantern is a big festival which celebrates every month in Hội An, Vietnam. This this festival
Celebrates.
This festival celebrates the this festival begins in 1988 and
Why?
it-
Why do they have this? Why do they have the festival? What does it celebrate?
I can't remember. I can't remember.
Jasmine, maybe
But-
you can help Bucky. What does this event celebrate? Can you help Bucky?
The festival celebrates the local culture.
The local
because
culture.
yes, because in Vietnam, lanterns represent peace and luck.
Okay, Bucky, there you go. What does why do we celebrate Hoi An?
Because it's a culture. It's a culture festival. That's
Yeah.
mm,
It
many people.
celebrates local culture, right?
Yes.
Okay, number 3.
People people often fly their lantern into the air and buy candle and it's very beautiful at at night, when you look at when you look up in the air, and it's a very it's a colorful sky, and it's beautiful.
Fantastic. Thank you, Bucky. Okay, Sung, you can start. You can share your festival with us.
The festival I joined Hội An Lantern
Okay.
Festival. Yeah. Hội An Lantern Festival, which takes place in Hội An, Vietnam, 15 every month. The festival celebrates the local culture. It also helps the people learn to present peace and love.
Celebrate.
Visitor and
Celebrate.
locals join the festival
Celebrate.
on
Celebrate.
river and you and they touch more pictures and can enjoy a local food. It's Carlo, the chicken rice and mi quang noodle and relax.
Great. All right. Thank you so much, Sang. I see everybody loved to talk about the Hoi An Festival today. So I think I learned a lot about this festival. Well done. Okay, so let me give everyone some general feedback. So overall today, I think the pronunciation was quite good. Let's just remember we still need to pronounce the S at the end of our words, especially for our plural nouns. Let's please try to remember this. Okay, so let's remember festivals or relax. Remember, words that have an X in it. Remember that X is just actually two letters together. X is a K and an S together. So let's remember that it does have an S pronunciation when the X for X at the end of sentences too. So for example, the word fix, actually we're pronouncing two letters, K and S, so we want to say S at the end as well. The same for the word relax. We also want to say K and X at the end as well. So let's try to remember that most of the time, the X is just a shortcut for two letters together, K and S. This might help you with your pronunciation a lot. So that's a nice extra tip I'm going to give you today. Other than that, everybody did a very nice job with your clauses and using which and where. So let's remember which we use with our verb and where you use with the full sentence. So you're going to start that with the subject and then continue with the verb. All right, so let's remember those basic rules today. Otherwise, everybody showed excellent reading skills as well. I was very happy with everybody's hard work in the reading section too. Fantastic job, everybody. Okay, so now, how do we describe a festival? Well, there are 3 questions, actually 4. There are 4 things we need to remember to talk about when we mention a festival. We first have to mention the name so we know what festival it is. Then we're going to say where and when it takes place. And then we'll say why do people celebrate this festival? And then what do people usually do at this festival? Whether they are doing special activities, wearing special clothes, eating special food, and so on. So let's try to remember these for the future. Let's have a look at what we learned today, everyone. Today we learned some vocabulary about festivals. Then we used our relative clauses with which and where to describe a festival. And then we also identified and understood specific information in a text about festivals. Let's not forget to also do our homework, E4, E5, and E6. And also don't forget to rate the session for today. All right, there we go, everybody. Well done today. Everyone did an excellent job, and I'll see you next time. Good night, everyone.
Thank you,
care.
teacher. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, teacher. Bye-bye.